to the right. It's 80s tour. From Cloud 9 to floor number 4. Emergency exits to your left and right. No rush. Lonely operators stay all night. Dream with their armor to rush out. Sleep in blankets of their own self-doubt. It's a blue train and the cold train crash. Their tears salty and my ladies of the rain splash. Help, he's got no flow without a paddle. Row, bitch, row, herd bugs to our cattle. Heard on the grapevine a new blockhead. Hawk circle above and vulture is riding mid. Elevator music suits on the trip. Nothing of substance, nothing but the tip. More labels on stables keep G-man hip. No paparazzi, all she needs is more lip. Gloss is the sauce of an old crooked hoss. Boss tells her who to mess with and who to cross. The company runs marketable and free, thinking profit sure as a winning loss. Too much glow these seeds we sow, can't trust them as far as we can throw them back to their mothers, the isotopes. Unstable, held by their names, their old ropes. Pope's back as common as my old friend Dave. Gets all that she ends and doesn't even shave. Slow down by the verse, dropping his purse. Nurse, she doesn't text back, what's worse? A boy sounds friends or one sounds nurture, while by his nature both appear as torture. Trying too hard to make his voice sound ethical, trapeze and avoid the popcorny reticle. Elevator music suits on the trip. Nothing of substance, nothing but the tip. More labels on stables keep G-man hip. No paparazzi, all she needs is more lip. Get off the ride. No time to be snide. Next stop, gift shop. For a little bit of power and all the glory, settle down enough with all the contraband stories. Gander, my lines aren't vine nor political tool. Take the sucker out, this isn't any kind of Sunday school. To all the artists living through the fans they rip, tables are known to turn and moods tend to flip. Tipsy babies addicted to bottles never know the nip. Nectar against standard, newcomers dream of a sip. Life of the art acts all good and golden, keeps your legs open and never likes to fold them. Or about me though, like a musty mystic hick, bag head shows they shut spring loaded and quick.
Yup.
Young boy with the cheeks of a chip chunk, put him down, mouth frothing with the spunk.
What?
Exempt from the rules to lay down the funk, shock head shrunk, just played plaid punk. Refusing defeat comes to groveling at feet to eat bread without wheat, filling his ant meat. Half man, half need, melts an apartment block heat, not even halfway done, so just take a seat. Formally crafted and tied with lines of rhyme, rap genie, I invest for truth, but just wasting time watching the clock, listening to raps about Glocks. My wool socks and teeth keep the door locked. There's hardly any cash flowing, get going, higher education guarantees the sea of green rowing. Yale grass growers proudly keeping their others owning, as more and more scoff at those who do their mowing. What have you, a music agenda, dumb kid? Liberal brat, shut up and clean my trash can lid. Suburbia spoiled the potential for shiny cocks fresh. Kesha and Gaga, Goo chanting and Elvis don't mesh. Days to months to years and quarters. No muse, just a fuse on the time to mortar. It's a game, they say, no plans of winning or fame. Are they chefs of instant noodles or monks of shame? Hiding inside, I'm a sage, a wizard of hidden spells, master of magic spells, evaporating wedding bells. Last date went well, had lunch in her car. The grilled cheese was the best part by far. Life of the art acts all good and golden, keeps your legs open and never likes to fold them. Or about me though, like a musty mystic hick, bag head shows they shut spring loaded and quick.
Yup.
Young boy with the cheeks of a chip chunk, put him down, mouth frothing with the spunk.
What?
Exempt from the rules to lay down the funk, shock head shrunk, just played plaid punk.
So you've been dealing with some issues lately. I think I can help you out a little bit. My name's Cheesy. I'll get this one, I'll bring the blood. Afterward, then you'll dig deep in the mud. Gonna need a field, maybe 2 per grave. They had it coming, surely we're not a knave. You and me together, we're one of a kind. I'm a mud pug and you're a stinky hind. Put the parent in urns and put the kids in caskets. And the faithful are weaving their own hobby baskets. Don't puss out, this is just the start. Next we'll torture some local flirty tarts. I'm cheesy, just another part of you. Nobody messes with me, not even Lord Cthulhu. This is the ballad of our beast. An animal bred just to be released. Can't be a lad forever, young dimmy boy. One of us without the other will surely destroy. I'd like to say kill them all, but that's daft. Leave to let the suffer so I can smile, laugh. My mother was a bitch and I her bastard. Human decay I mimicked in speech we mastered. Always had a coarse voice, my wife shrill. Deaf I put her through the Jenkins old stone mill. Questions, queries, how I got here is irrelevant. I'm normal and as common as an Alzheimer's elephant. Don't bust out, this is just the start. Next we'll torture some local flirty tarts. I'm cheesy, just another part of you. Nobody messes with me, not even Lord Cthulhu. This is the ballad of our beast. An animal bred just to be released. Can't be a lad forever, young dimmy boy. One of us without the other will surely destroy. Listen, gibberish and all things non-tentacle. Unplug your foggers, time to go on an adventure. That's how I saw she brought you to this place. To erase your mark on the whole human race. She wanted to put you to sleep. Quiet like so not to disturb or even make a peep. Keep going about her affection unbound, while still paying rent and avoiding the tax sounds. At a cliff sunset with my lady, Sandy demanded me to stay in life to keep me handy. Bell rang in my head, and I came out of my shell, pushed her off and watched as she tumbled and fell. Followed her suit through hell and limbo, found my Beatrice and beat the bimbo like a bongo, my pagan drum like a Tommy. Boy, little cries cause I stole his mommy. Don't puss out, this is just the start. Next we'll torture some local flirty tarts. I'm cheesy, just another part of you. Nobody messes with me, I even bid Cthulhu. This is the ballad of our beast. An animal bred just to be released. Can't be a lad forever, young dimmy boy. One of us without the other will surely destroy. You see, we're one. You and me, Dimlad. I'm cheesy. Get used to it.
Serve him a little bit of soggy old grey lump pot. He bit into it, found his outward core all inner rot. His fat clot thoughts clog progress tunnels. Rows of dogs and losers think they like to funnel. Be it little or biggie, they sniff for their gold in a hurry, snuffed by the heat of our hot, rough gunpowder curry. Typical suburban genii who live without their eyes, love what lies, and order on the side some fries. Some of the old grey matter to end our fast, less content than amateur crass comedian grass, afraid to die today could really be his last supper, runs red light and points, goes yep that one her. They like to see a little bit of fight in your eyes, better than those who wait in alleys to throw the die. Stand up and fight as the Lord's work is never done. It's the rule of the dollar and no longer that of the gun. It's just a summer job, that's all, a stepping stone. Stone from the state, came into the cold world all alone. Not a bit of green moss in all those long collected years. Go back to the friar now, cooking some of your old salty tears. Make it true, singing in the blackest blue attire. A little rough housing, some green so you don't sue. Retire, dryer, she's used by many but doesn't want to settle. Her cultivated cul-de-sac kids can't even meddle. Some of the old grey matter to end our fast, less content than amateur crass comedian grass, afraid to die today could really be his last supper, runs red light and points, goes yup that one her. They like to see a little bit of fight in your eyes, better than those who wait in alleys and throw the die. Stand up and fight as the Lord's work is never done. It's the rule of the dollar and no longer that of the gun. Now don't be so negative, the bowl's almost half full. Sharks are always watching, so just bear it and eat their bowl. Common sense is but sight, keep them all under their wool. Slowly for succulents that come by sucked out of our schools. The fools keep bleeding their foul words, their life juices. All they have left to offer are graying jokes without uses. Nooses, especially tightened for those who like to ask. Cats behind closed doors get the axe. Some of the old gray matter to end are fast. Less content than amateur crass comedian grass, afraid to die. Today could really be his last supper. Runs red light and points. Goes, yup, that one, her. They like to see a little bit of fight in your eyes. Better than those who wait in alleys to throw the die. Stand up and fight as the Lord's work is never done. It's the rule of the dollar and no longer that of the gun. Rough. Oatmeal. God, I hate the freaking Quaker man. He can go screw himself. I'm out of here. Man, I just want to go outside and mess with some people, man. Just want to meddle. Not metal. Metal.
Get the leash. We're going for a walk.
Around town, dress colors the fancy clowns. Adventure one of splatter-stained prom gowns. Spitter without a label grabs the parlor microphone. His verse is served cold with some ice cream cones. Says he's senior major, better crown him king. Thinks his muse leads him on circles on one wing. Climbs up the ladder to the highest Sephiroth. Keter, chameleon, Keter shakes the parking lot. His friends engaged in night-hound debauchery. Keep the bag on his head, he lost the genetic lottery. Shipments, what else you got for me, British tea? You know my diet's especially important with my gari. Cassava diet complemented by the spice of life. Not the girls, I the tomcat and them the Jerry mice. The party ages are over, so now take some advice. No more dreams, stay quiet and just play nice. Strange to talk to a dog that killed your mother. That's all legit, very true, alright, agreed. But by whose word? By what creed? They've done about the same as your average video game. Lead into the chamber where they know their fate inevitable. Quest 3 years, pop fizzle, then forgettable. Smile on the chains and kiss their captors. Come Stockholm, chewables on the timetable. Laughter, turn them, record revolving in the chamber. Bad is now good and it's all ugly. Shamer, got her ham, Rotterdam, let it flow. Out of rhymes can't pay to slow the toe. Got mouths to feed and got minds to see. While knowing any comment is acquittal. Your neighbor, your sister, and your mother too. Everyone followed the mystery gang and just metal. Ask who? Damn, spitting that all felt too good. I shouldn't even know, I'm not even from the hood. Got lucky, a suburb head board, set for life. I never had to worry about the struggle, never a bit of true strife. Till now I decided I'm actually cool with my beats. Called crazy to be a starving artist sitting in the street. Can't die, no meat even left on my yellow bones. Now I'm taking it back to the music store throne. All out foot soldier war on the turtles. Last resort posh troops escaped to Myrtle. True, nobody's super magic genie, man, but I'd try, so I made some candy, some marzipan. Escape the suburbs and fight a few wars. Twisted tried to go jiving all the white wards. Don't mind me, I'm just a Dimlad peddling. I can't be a threat, I'm only just meddling. Nothing but a hobbyist, he claims at least. Something to be ashamed of, it's a beast, best plucked right to work in the sector stem, another sheep for another omniscient then. Meanwhile he goes forth this craft dinner diet. He's always getting the shaft, no balls. The cowards hide behind their walls made of mirrors, create illusions to turn them tall. His girl's only hobby being shop till drop. She bellied a bastard born from a dewy bar hob. Black robe who shook her daddy's fund her life. She survives on fiat, yet talks lots of strife. And talk a rhyme hawker spit to shaky line, imitated to doom, thought nothing but sublime. His fan searching, he grinding gold into greed, the truth being how he meant to make it mean. Tell me what's wrong, someone give me a hint. At least let me have a drink, just a small pint. I'm the man now, dog. Isn't it a fact? My memory bank's empty, the brain's sacked. Wiley, 18 and fated to be lean, clean by any other measures. Bug Colleen's judged per capita instead of by effective quota. Platoons in flocking thought not iota. Bring me the baby Ruth and not the airheads. Lyrical genius without the white wigged feds, a little lonely and egregiously obsessed. There is no great escape, or so he professed.
Who's he? Me and we are one. These shadows sitting together and puffing up trees. Please kid, we got this thing ugly going strong. Bright downtown loud sides going all wrong. May run a bit long but be mental patient. Pleaded sanity but say bark complacent. Throw me a bone or just add what ER. Realize that because you think therefore we are. Clearing the vapors, room jockey ad hockey. Proof of Mad Maddie is at very best Rocky. Hidden act goes kid in the elevator. Even me, your own little arch Darth Vader. The hotel's imaginary at very best. Not close to Buddha, just another Buddha pest. Hungry skeleton, thank you so very much for the last munch. Subtitles all in Dutch. I told you what's wrong, just take the damn hint. Dragon breath boy, shut up and take my damn mint. I'm the dog now, man, isn't it a fact? My mother present for the empathy I lacked. Bring me the baby Ruth and not airheads. Lyrical genius without all the white wig fed, a little lonely and egregiously repressed.
There is no great escape, I slowly confessed. Acting as two, being seen as one. Hush, be none, nah, I'm Finny, done. I knew it to be true. Suited up in all blue, washed, never meant to wake, come back to. Where you know like me impressed, think. Growing with this shrink so you can no longer wink. Get on with this show, agreed, but slow-mo. Can't be mad, better off rich or unrad. Dad, maybe called in another life. Everyone's gotta struggle, their cloudy strife. Pops being no different had to tolerate his luck, dealing with the failure born the musical smug hers in the jam. Grabbing some lamb nonsensical line, some happiness in jam meant to cheesy a monster and a friend. For bullies attack his aggression I can lend. Tell me what's wrong, someone give me a hint. At least let me have a drink, just a small pint. I'm the boy who fell self-hacked. My jigsaw chore emptied, the pieces cracked. Bring me the baby Ruth and not airheads. Lyrical genius without all the white wigged feds, a little lonely and partially confessed. Today's the great escape and it's sunny no less.